What's up, you guys? This is part 2 of the customer churn case study, and I'm start this video off by creating a column to combine the senior and the under 30 columns in this data set. I'm gonna do that by using if statements and nesting if statements together. So I'm gonna call this demographic, and I'm gonna use an if statement for senior. I'm gonna nest another if statement, and this if statement for under 30. If it's false, we're gonna leave that as other. All right. So let's create a bar chart. We see that senior churn the most at the highest rate. Next thing I want to do is create a group for the ages. I'm gonna group them up in a group of 5. Change this color to red. So as you see in this graph, as the people get older, the more likely they are to churn. The higher they are to churn. There we go. So as this graph, we see that the older they get, the more they churn. Groups. Now I'm gonna look at the family rate versus just being by yourself. All right. So from this graph, we can see that uh, if you're by yourself, you're getting charged over $10 than somebody who's in a group monthly, and the people in the group are also churning a lot less than somebody just by themselves. Person by themselves is churning at 32.85%, while somebody in a group is at 6.71%. All right, next thing I'm gonna look at is yearly versus monthly and the gender. So in order for me to look at yearly and the monthly, I have to switch the contract type, because the contract comes in 1 year and 2 years and then monthly. So I have to use a switch statement to switch it from 1 year to yearly, or 2 years to yearly, and month to monthly. So I'm gonna create a column. Like I said, we're gonna do a switch statement. I'll change that to yearly. Then we got 2 years. Then everything else is going to be monthly. Should use this. Let me create a table. See the churn rate, the contract category for each month. So monthly churning is crazy. It's crazy how much monthly contracts are churning versus yearly. Monthly churning at 46%, while yearly 6%. But let's look at the genders as well in this page. Let's do a cluster. So people who are on the unlimited plan are actually churning more than somebody who isn't on the limited plan. Let's check that out. Let's see why that is. So I'm creating a new column. And I'm gonna try to get a gauge of the consumption that people are using for their data. Average monthly download, it's less than 5. Less than 5 GBs. If it's false, run another statement. If it's less than 10, if it's false, it'd be more than 10. All right. Consumptions to all right. This graph between 5 and 10 gigabytes. The churn rate is 31.78% when they're not subscribed to the unlimited plan, but when they are subscribed to the limited plan, it's 33%. When it's more than 10 gigabytes, it's 27% if they're not subscribed to the limited plan, and then another 27.72 if they are subscribed. If it's less than 5 gigabytes, the churn rate is 12% if they're not on the limited plan. But if they are on the limited plan, they're gonna churn a lot more at 34.71% because they're not using the unlimited plan properly because they're not using that much data. All right. Next variable I'm gonna look at is the international calls. I'm gonna create a matrix. International. So somebody international, if they're active, if they're actively making international calls, no or yes. And I also added international plan if they have an international plan as well. So international active here, no, yes. Do they have a plan? No, yes. International active, no. They don't have a international. They don't make any active calls internationally. and they don't have a international call, they don't have an international plan, they turn in at 20%. They don't make international calls, and they do have an international plan, they churn a lot higher at 71%. Right. If they do make a international calls, but they don't have an international plan, they churn in at 40%. And if they make international calls and they have an international plan, they churn at 57.59%. So let me format this so that it's easier to read. I'm gonna create a map so I can see in the different areas. We're gonna do state, churn rate, then we're gonna format this the same way as I did the first map. All right, so it's here. You see in Cali got the highest churn rate. Let's look at their international calls. So they don't make any international calls, and they don't have a plan. It's at a 54%. If they don't make international calls, and they do have an international plan, they are 100% churning. If they have if they make international calls but they don't have a plan, they churn at 72. If they have both, it's at 66%. So I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate you guys for watching. Part 3 should be coming out. That'll be the final part where I put everything together. I'll start making dashboards. Thank you so much for watching.